Hi everyone, it's Dr. Christina here, and today I'm going to show you how to do a move called sit to stand. And we're going to do this in a progressive manner in that we're going to make it increasingly challenging over time. Let me describe my setup. I have a chair, and I've got this chair set up with pillows. I also have a stool demonstrating a lower level, and I have a lower stool to go even further, and then I'll also show you how to progress with weights. Our goal when we perform this move is to intentionally focus on proper body positioning as well as short and long-term goals. Short-term goals are assessing and increasing our mobility. Longer-term goals are increasing our strength as well as mobility. Now let me demonstrate the move. I'm going to start at my highest level, which is my chair with pillows. So I'll stand right over here in front of the chair. My feet are hip distance apart. My abs and glutes are tight. I have the slightest bend in my knee, even in standing. And I'm just going to back all the way up to this chair so that I can sit down on the top pillow. Once we're seated, remember your proper body positioning. You're gonna press your heels into the floor. Your knees are still hip distance apart. Abs squeeze tight, glutes squeeze tight. And our goal is to do this with no hands. So you can either extend the hands or you can fold them across your chest. I'm going to keep them here. Press your heels into the floor, shift forward slightly, and then bring yourself to a standing position. And when we sit back down, it's important to do it slowly and with control. So take yourself back and sit all the way down with control. Over time, if you're using pillows, you can remove them to progress lower and lower before you go to your next lower item, which in my case is the stool. I'm going to start from seated here. Since the stool is pretty low, find my proper body positioning. All of the cues I gave you before are the same. And this time I'm going to extend my hands in front of me, and then I'm going to bring myself up to standing. And again, even though it's a much longer distance to cover, sit down, slow and controlled. Next is another stool. This is one of my gardening stools for outside. I'm going to start this one from seated as well, just so I know where the stool is. Same form again, and I'm going to come up to standing, and I'm going to slowly, very, very slowly, so I don't miss the stool, sit back down. You'll want to do 10 to 15 reps every day or every other day until you feel comfortable at one level before you progress to the next lower level. Now, what about strength? You can also add weights, one or more weights, whether that's a dumbbell or a kettlebell or a jug of milk or anything of the like. So I'm going to come to my middle level here, which is my stool, with one dumbbell held in front of me like a goblet, and I'm gonna brace my abs and glutes and lower myself all the way down until I'm on the stool, and then I'm going to stand back up from the stool. I can progress this further with a heavier kettlebell or other weight, or I can also now shift, also hold one weight in each hand. Otherwise, you still want to do this move the same way. So bend, sit slowly, shift, press through the heel, come back up to standing. These are 16-pound kettlebells, so I've added about 32 pounds to this move. I'm going to end in my seated position and lower the weights. But our goal is mobility. Ultimately, you may even find yourself going into a full, deep squat, back to standing from that level with or without weights. All right, that is our sit to stand move demonstrated progressively by level and by weight. Have fun with this move, y'all, every day or every other day. Let's get mobile and let's get strong.